So, a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. Bastia against Valenciennes. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Steered out wide. Goes for the cross. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Yeah, and he probably didn't get the cleanest of contacts there either. You know, I think he went for too much power with his header. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Chip through. And the defence can get it clear. Well, the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Out to the left it goes. Has it out wide now. Firmly met. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Can he find a finish now? Cruz. He's come loose. Tries a through ball. Away from immediate danger. So what now? Now the pass. Gets into some space. It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, that's nicely done. Tommy. It's a throw-in. Masson. Bastia putting their opponents under a lot of pressure in the early stages. Masson plays it into the channel. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Towering header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, the keeper was helpless then. He knew he wasn't getting to it, so for a second or two he must have been praying it was off target, and he got lucky, very lucky.
Tommy doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Thrust towards the front line. Lobs it in gently. A chance! And oh! Valenciennes have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
It so nearly came off for him.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Spoon forward. Fired deep towards the back post. Hits it again, but still no joy.
How hard can it be to time a jump with the right contact? It's not that difficult, is it?
Tries to get it forward quickly. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Tommy passes it through. Aimed in towards the centre. No, that's not going to find its target. He'll have a dip! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
He's got the ball glued to his feet. Looks like a good ball through. Aimed long and direct. Tries the route one option. Oh, good interception. Knockout. Cruz with a long pass out wide. Here it comes. Boots it to safety. Can he score? Decent enough try. Gets up to head it! And that's caused a worry or two. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Crosses it in. He's there to get rid. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Tommy knocks it towards the front. Moore. Carbonier with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Gets it upfield. Cruz goes long. Looks to slip it through. Hoists it high. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Masson drives it towards the front. Pumps it upfield. Santelli tried to play it through.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Tommy goes long and forward. Tries a through ball. They've managed to get it away. Passes it through. And he's cut it out. Danger averted for now. Gets it into the middle. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Looks like a good ball through. Into the middle. Up for a header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Oh, they really wanted that. There's so many players in the box. Everyone's committed to attack now.
Who's going to make this theirs? It's a long forward pass. Now the pass. And he's onside. Tries one! And the whistle goes for half-time. After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. 0-0 then, and we're back on the way. Looks like a good ball through. It's out for a goal kick. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Masson pumps it forwards. A long ball, but not especially accurate. Tommy. Chance! Plays it over to the other flank. Dinks one in. A mixture of good defending and it's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Tries a long pass towards the front. Can he finish? Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries a through ball. Keeps everyone guessing.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Now the pass. It's a loose ball. There will be a throw-in. Knockout plays a clever pass. Well positioned to make that interception. Loose, and he's there to hoof it away. Passes it through. Spoon forward. Santelli tries running with the ball at his feet. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Battles to win it back. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, he's pretty much been a crossing machine, and they're now trying to unplug that.
He's coming on the right now. What's on? Lofted into the middle.
Valenciennes have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but What's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Boots it upfield. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Clears it out of harm's way. Moore. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. He will be livid with himself.
Well, in the circumstances, I think he did well to get some sort of attempt on goal because he was pretty much hurried and hassled out of that.
Cuts it out. Keeper's got good distance on that. Masson, deftly done. Done very well to intervene. Forward it goes. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Leap! Yes, it's there! Finally, the deadlock is broken. However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Valenciennes give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it? Bastia are hit late on yet again. You've almost come to expect it. Aim forward. Young looks to slip it through. Another piece of really good defending. Played out to the right. Tries a through ball. Aimed long and direct. Rapidly approaching the end. Bastia are on the point of first round elimination. Now the pass. The shot's on! And he's found the net! Bastia are back in business. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Bastia grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And the through ball is intercepted. Gets it upfield. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Moore. Boots it upfield. And he's there to cut it out. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. It's a long forward pass. Passes it through. And the flag has stayed down. Time added on 4 minutes. And out to safety. Young tries a long pass towards the front. Looks like a good ball through. Pumps it into the area. Moore. Tries a through ball. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Defender's on the back foot. Plays it out to the wing. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Heads it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I don't think either manager can have any complaints, really, because nobody quite pushed for the winning goal, and it always lacked that spark.
So a brief breather, and then extra time. Stern test is for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Bastia displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Loose ball, who's going to get that? Tries to swing it in. Oh, should have put that away.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
Well played, he saw that coming. Cruz knocks it towards the front. Ball swung in. Defence has got rid of that. Cruz tries to stroke it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Ooh, that was marginal. I'd say very marginal.
Thrust towards the front line. Passes it through. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Now can he finish? Oh, he's in! He can get that clear. And back to base. Valenciennes have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, clearly they're trying to show strength to what the opposition have seen as a weakness.
It's a safety-first approach. Looks to slip it through. Cruz tried to play it through.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with...
Half-time, extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
And we're off for the final time. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? In for a header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Bastia didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got it.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Plays it into the box. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Now the pass. Can he find a finish now? That's a real chance missed. Clearance and very necessary. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He's away! Well, the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Well, the odds were right up against them, but they saved themselves with some very good defending.
And that's very well played. What a good solid tackle that was. He knew his team were vulnerable then, and something had to be done. Great commitment.
Pumps it upfield. And it's a corner. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Tries lifting it over. Gets his head to it! The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Tries the route one option. Shot a goal! Goes long. Young looks to get on the end of this. Cruz needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, and the vision to get...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. He's made certain that won't get through. Out for a throw. Played into the middle. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
What a fantastic tussle, Peter. I thought we'd get a mistake or two as players began to tire towards the end, but fear of defeat seems to just keep them going, and it's a case of who wants to step up now.
120 minutes of action have taken their toll, but have proved inconclusive, and now this is it. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. So, the first penalty. It's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
Oh, that was right down the keeper's throat, and it was an easy save to make in the end.
Keeper's read that beautifully.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save. I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
So, the second man in line. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
He just did what he was asked.
The third man in the queue.
Well, it's never easy to step up and take a penalty, but he slotted that home with authority.
The third man in the queue.
Well, he strolled up and struck that with great confidence. That's a superb spot kick.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Our keeper's gone the right way, but can't keep it out. He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Nicely into the corner. 3-3. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Valenciennes at the point of no return. It's there, and the fight goes on.
Oh, that was a great strike. He just gave the keeper absolutely no chance.
It is sudden death from here on. One miss could lose.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. And there it is, the decisive kick. Bastia through to round two. A really professional performance, and they got what they deserved. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think they'll be happy how they negotiated that. The task was to take a step forward, and to be honest, they'd settle for that every round if it meant sipping something very nice out of something...